I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And
3 new male accusers now say Sean Diddy Combs actually assaulted them, according to civil lawsuits filed today in New York.
Disgraced music mogul Sean Combs is facing 3 new lawsuits brought against him, including one by a former employee.
A man named John, who worked for Diddy, has filed a new lawsuit accusing Diddy of drugging and assaulting his employees for years, with Hollywood celebrities knowing about it but doing nothing. When John tried to report what Diddy did, he was blacklisted and couldn't get another job. This raises the question of how many others have been involved in Diddy's actions over the years. Let's take a closer look at this troubling story.
You know, John, this was the first time that he has told anyone other than his attorneys this story. He, as you see, we concealed his identity. He filed his lawsuit back in October as a John Doe. He says that he wants to keep his anonymity because he wants to keep some semblance of his life private. But that's a difficult thing to do, to sit down and tell your story to a stranger as a journalist. So I asked him, why now? Why are you coming forward now? And he said that he did not know that there were other accusers of Sean Combs out there. He only found out from seeing.
With all the recent allegations against Diddy, it's not surprising that people are calling him the devil incarnate. Just when you think things can't get worse, they do. This time, a man known as John Doe, who filed a lawsuit against Diddy, gave a shocking interview to CNN. In it, he described a terrifying experience with Diddy that he says was the most traumatic time of his life. John Doe filed the lawsuit on October 14th, accusing Diddy of drugging and assaulting him at one of Diddy's famous white parties over 20 years ago, in 2007. At the time, John Doe worked for a private security firm and was assigned to work at Diddy's estate in East Hampton, New York. He claims Diddy gave him 2 drinks during the party, which he believes were spiked. After the second drink, he started feeling strange, and that's when he says Diddy attacked him.
So you had a friendly chat, and then, according to your lawsuit, at some point later in the night, Sean Combs himself offered you a drink. This didn't come from staff or someone holding a tray of drinks, it came from him directly.
correct. The first drink started to have some effect on me, and I just thought, wow, these are really strong drinks. It wasn't until the second drink, and it was already too late, that I realized that there was something wrong with the drinks.
John Doe said that Diddy approached him, pretending to be concerned, and then pushed him into an empty car where he held him down and assaulted him while John Doe screamed and begged him to stop. John Doe described feeling completely helpless, saying he couldn't stand and experienced an overwhelming level of incapacity that he had never felt before. After the assault, he struggled to leave the party due to the effects of the drugs in his system and the pain he was in. He reported the incident to his supervisor, who seemed to know about Diddy's behavior but dismissed it, saying he would talk to him. After that, the supervisor ignored him, and he was completely blacklisted from working with Diddy.
John
Doe had to switch careers because it was impossible to find another job in security, and his marriage ended due to the trauma. He said the abuse had a lasting impact on his life and affected all his relationships, something that continues to affect him every day.
Somebody who alleged that they were 9 years old when they say that they were abused by Sean Combs. And this John Doe that I sat down with, he said, if a 9-year-old could do it, then I could do it. And it made him feel like he wished that he spoke out before because he could have prevented children from allegedly being abused.
John Doe revealed that a famous celebrity was present at the party and watched as Diddy assaulted him. And the celebrity even seemed to find the situation amusing. CNN noted some inconsistencies in John Doe's story, such as a difference in the year of the incident, 2006 in the lawsuit versus 2007 in the interview. Despite this, John Doe's lawyers explained the mistakes were due to the rush to file the lawsuit. This isn't the first time Diddy has been accused of drugging and assaulting someone with a celebrity witness.
A
Lawsuit claims that in 2000, Diddy and another unnamed male celebrity allegedly assaulted a 13-year-old girl after she was turned away from the MTV VMAs. The girl had been given a drink at the party that made her feel woozy, and Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly assaulted her while a female celebrity watched. Afterward, she managed to escape, and a gas station clerk helped her contact her father. There have also been claims that Diddy filmed such incidents and used intimidation to control his victims, even threatening their careers if they didn't participate in parties that went on for days. He allegedly used his wealth and drugs to manipulate people, and sometimes went as far as rigging rooms with cameras to capture compromising footage. One example is when he insisted on having new locks installed at a mansion for his infamous birthday party, and money was no object to ensure the locks were replaced.
Meek Mill birthday party, man, Vegas. Out here for the fight, Meek Mill birthday party, we turning up. I got the Weezy out here. This holy. Dreams worth more than money on the way. Yeah.
Diddy's team told Mr. Hate that he needed to be at the party to handle any issues that might come up. Mr. Hate explained that he had a detached guest house at the property and would stay there unless called. He also mentioned that the mansion was old, with solid wood doors, brass locks, and crystal handles. Diddy allegedly even got an insurance policy for the mansion in case anything went wrong at the party, which was reportedly wild. Diddy even brought his own smoke detectors, which were removed after the party, raising suspicion about their true purpose. After the party ended around 3 a.m., Mr. Hate said the house was left in a horrible state, with drugs, broken bottles, used condoms, and razor blades everywhere. The bedrooms were especially bad, with used condoms and blood-stained bedding, making the place disgusting. What do you think about all this? How many people do you think knew about Diddy's crimes but kept quiet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.